sign the consent form already. Like, yeah, I'm very brave, I can do it one, I sure can do it one. Like the needle one, yeah, sure, what's this, can do one. When the needle comes, no, don't want. Hi, I'm Louisa. I'm 31 this year. I was diagnosed in 2021.
Hi everyone, I'm Tammie. I'm 19 this year and I got diagnosed in 2022. Today we'll be sharing about living with an invisible illness at a very young age.
No token, right? How did everything start? It started shortly after I got married. I think it was also during the peak of COVID. So I had fever for 1 month and they prescribed me with antibiotics which I was allergic to and got hospitalized then, and doctors did not know what was going on. So I was being thrown from doctor to doctor. And then finally, I met one doctor in NUH that found out that I have small fiber neuropathy. It progressed on over the years, and after that, I got diagnosed with fibro. Yeah.
For me, it started end of 2021 where I had a very, very bad flu, which wasn't COVID, but it was during COVID that time. Once that flu recovered, it just kind of spiraled out of control. All my symptoms were like all over the place. Doctors also didn't really know what was going on. From then on, I just didn't get better.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed with small fiber neuropathy, gastroparesis, or gastrointestinal dysmotility, dysautonomia.
So we have small fiber and large fiber. For us, it affects the small fiber. So it affects heart rate, blood pressure, sensation of pain. So for example, for myself, if you touch my skin, it will be very painful. If I bathe, it will be very painful. It feels like a sunburn. Aside from pain, I have no sensation in our hands and feet because that's where it mainly affects us.
Basically, my whole entire digestive tract just does not work, which means I cannot process food or anything, like any kind of food. And this autonomia, most of the times I feel very faint, very dizzy, and I guess that's how it affects me. Recount the moment you realized that your life would change forever. I think it was during the period where I had to stay like 3 months in the hospital. It was only expected to be like a 1 or 2 day stay for my tube change. In the middle of it, I realized that wow, this is gonna be my reality. This is gonna be my life already. So it was very challenging for me, and as well as a very big lifestyle change for my family as well, because they are kind of like my main caregivers. So I felt very burdened.
The first one was when doctors didn't know what was going on. So it was a constant battle of like, oh, I need to go to the be admitted right now. And there were a few diagnostic tests that was really painful, like lumbar puncture. They take a huge needle, poke it at your spine to extract spinal fluid. I had to do it twice. I try to be brave because like for the person that is doing the procedure, I don't want you to be scared also. The second one was when my first year anniversary with my husband. The first year is supposed to be a honeymoon period, like go honeymoon all these, but I couldn't because I'm constantly like pain, going in and out of hospitals, that kind of thing. I'm not allowed to cook at the moment because I've burned several pots.
Have you ever wanted to give up? I think personally for me, there are times where I felt like giving up. But I'm a very goal-oriented person. So I have my goals. I really want to become a pediatric oncologist. And I think that's what I'm working towards now.
Yes, many times. Like before a procedure, that kind of thing. You sign the consent form already. Like, yeah, I'm very brave, I can do it one, I sure can do it one. Like the needle one, yeah, sure, what's this, can do one. When the needle comes, no, don't want. How has your condition affected you as a youth?
it's really like a 360 turn kind of thing. Because of my health conditions, I actually had to take, like I'm on a gap year now. I was constantly in the hospital and I wasn't able to like juggle my health and school, so I just took a break. I've always loved school. So last year I celebrated my 18th birthday in the hospital.
Oh no.
Yeah. Before that, I actually planned my 18th birthday to be like a very
Rara.
yeah, like a very big party, you know, drinking, getting drunk, like a normal teenager. Because like legal, right?
Yes.
But then I was also very grateful and thankful because I celebrated with my family. And not only that, the nurses in there were amazing and they surprised me with the cake and everything. So I'm happy lah. Yeah, I'm happy.
Personally, I have 5-year plans for myself before I turn 30. Like I want to be a manager, and because of my sudden condition, the quality of work that I put out slowly deteriorated. Halfway through, I had a lot of medical appointments, and it's like weekly, every week there's an appointment. So it's very paiseh leh. Every week take MC, every week take leave. So I decided to take a break from work and just focus on getting better. And that meant that I had to halt my 5-year plan. I'm so sorry. When was the darkest period for you?
I think end of 2021 when I just got my feeding tube and stuff like that. I think during that period, because it was such a big lifestyle change, it came to a shock to me. So I had a very, very bad breakdown and I was just questioning a lot of things lah.
For me was the peak of COVID, where there was no visitors allowed in the hospitals, and that meant a lot to me because I needed someone physical beside me, because that period is also the time where they don't know what was going on with me. So constantly the test will come back and say, oh, your numbers is normal, but you can see that I'm not well. During that moment, I just felt very, very tired of advocating for myself. Like, what's wrong with me? Can you just please find out? And I just wanted someone else to be my voice, and they cannot because they're outside of the hospital. I cannot do anything.
What do you wish the public knew more about your condition?
I hope you don't see us as our conditions, as our physical health conditions. We are more than that. We still do have a life. Our conditions do not define us.
One thing I've been trying to advocate is invisible, meaning it does not equate to non-existent. If like somebody's telling you like they're not feeling well, don't dismiss them just based off how we look. Youths with chronic illness should have the same access to like elderlies. It's not just because our age, then it just disqualifies us from different accesses.
People with invisible health conditions must not be that serious as their conditions are not obvious.
Mainly in the train or sitting down in the seats waiting for bus, I maybe look approachable. So old people or other people will come up to me and say, you do not deserve this seat. And recently, so I was hiding my cane because like very paiseh lah, young person use cane. There was this mom and a child in front of us standing, and then my friend did ask her whether you want a seat. She said no. But I think the old person that just boarded didn't know this interaction. He scolded us the whole time. Then I kind of alighted with him, and that's when he saw the cane. I get it a lot of times, just that I'm too tired to explain to them, or I don't think they are receptive to what.
I'm so sorry you went through that.
It's okay.
For me personally, I do not like to look sick in a way. That's why I think I wear makeup and everything, because I still have a life to live. I am a teenager after all. I don't want to lose my youth around the hospital all the time.
Exactly.
Even though that is our reality on a daily basis, but I still like to enjoy the little things in life, like being a girl, being a woman, putting on makeup.
What does love look like to someone with an invisible condition?
Committing to a sick person in a way. I feel like a burden to another person. Like sometimes I feel like I'm not worthy of love. kind of thing.
Before I got married, I already knew my husband also have a chronic illness. And to me, I didn't see him for like his chronic illness. I just see him for him. You know, COVID, you cannot visit people in hospital, right? During that period, like there's no visitation during the hospitals. He actually come down to the first floor where I can see him, even though we cannot interact. And that kind of act of love reminds me like I'm worthy, I guess. I even wear bows, like ribbons in the hospital. Or like, I like try to do everything.
Dress up, go in the hospital because that's the only place you can actually go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What do you hope for yourself and the person seated across you? I hope that I continue to stay strong and really just push through whatever is ahead of me. Also, I guess to be more thankful for everything around me. And for you, I can't really say this like to say get better because like you will, but I hope you'll be able to cope more with it. And I hope the people around you treat you well. And I also hope that you stay stronger because your mental is very, very important.
Yeah.
So yeah, 加油.
Thank you. I hope to go back to work this year to be in a role that advocates for diversity and inclusion. For Tammie, I hope that you'll always be kind to yourself. I hope that you'll always be strong, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I hope that you become a pediatric oncologist.
So how was the experience?
For me personally, because when I got diagnosed with small fiber, the doctor said very rare, Singapore very rare. Then I was hoping like I'll find someone with small fiber also, because what we go through, it feels very lonely. So I just wanted to connect with someone with chronic illness so that I won't feel so alone.
Yeah, I'm also very excited, very happy to meet her because I've never like really met someone in real life with like small fiber.
Yeah. Thank you for watching For Real.
For real. If you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye!